Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, Ridgeview Farm. Tonight I'm going to show you here what we've been doing, and I've got a new product I'm testing out and I want to show it to you. It's called Rm43 Total Vegetation Control. So I want to show you, I want to turn the camera around and show you what I've done here and sprayed, and we're going to keep an update on it the next few weeks and see how it does. So Rm43 Total Vegetation Control is just what it says, total. And it kills everything that it touches. So back in the summertime, I come out here and all of this right here was nothing but real heavy, thick briars. You see how thick that is? I mean, the whole section here was like this. And so I got all this down in here, back up into here, and it started kind of thinning out, but right down through here I started spraying the vegetation control. And the reasoning why is I didn't want any of this stuff to come back. And then right down here on the ground, this little stuff right here, that right there is my little friend called kudzu, and there is a ton of it on this property. And when I cut it back when it was all dried vines, and it looks good back here. And I cut all this, but all this little section right here, all this right in through here, I've already sprayed, because as like I showed you, it already has kudzu coming up. See right there, that one right there. There's some there. I mean, look at that, look at it. I mean, it's already coming up. So about 2 weeks ago, I come down here and none of this was here. And kudzu, I think what you would call it, is an invasive. And see, there's one of the crowns. They call a crown right there. So it's an invasive vine that grows here in the south. And this stuff can grow, what they say according to the internet, 1 foot per day. And if you look way back in there, up in the trees, right there's a brush pile covered in kudzu. So we need to stop the kudzu from coming this way. And I know I'm not going to be able to do it in a 1 year period. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our time and we're going to do what we can do. And actually, me and Nina was talking about possibly going ahead and getting us some electric netting and maybe some goats, 2 or 3, to put in here and let them eat and munch and keep the kudzu like from this big pile. But I think now that I've let spring come back around and everything green back up, because if you look this way behind me, right back here is one pile, here is pile 2, I just showed you pile 3, and way over there is pile 4. I'm thinking about going and renting a dozer, because beyond this section right here, it just dips down pretty steep, and I could just push it off in there and just leave it. And so we may try to do something like that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you right here, and I'll come back in 2 or 3 days and I'll take a picture, not a picture, but a small video, and I'll keep you updated of how it's doing over the next couple of weeks. And then I'll put all these videos together to make one long video. All right, thanks guys for watching. Okay guys, I'm back with a 1 week report on the Rm43 weed killer. If you'll look right here, I left my sprayer on the back of my tractor on by mistake, and I'll give you a close-up of what that looks like. So here's what it looks like, the rest of the grass and stuff around it, and then we have this. So This is actually 1 week and a day of killing of the grass. Now there's nothing really significant here, but it's doing a pretty dang good job. I mean, you can see the difference. That was already dead there, and this is about where I noticed that I had left it on. So it's got a pretty good swipe there. But right on down here, right along down in here, I'm gonna take you over there and show you where I sprayed at. Okay, as we walk up on this, you can tell that there is a little bit of difference right here and right there. And this is where I sprayed. And I went up through here. I only went one time up through here. So it doesn't look so much different up there, but here you can see where it's slowed it down and it's killing it. But the main purpose here is the kudzu. Where's some more? Right there's a little bit. I mean, it's wilting, but it's just that perfect time, guys, for all this stuff to be coming in, and all this around here, and all this wonderful vine that is growing on the tree. Keep that off of you. So I actually come down here last night with the same stuff, and I come back and I sprayed these sections here. I sprayed all around this tree and the vines that's on the tree, trying to kill all that. I sprayed this tree and the vines on it. So we're going to see how that does. But going back to just the ground cover, you know, it looks pretty rough compared to the greenness over through there. I mean, I'm really happy with it so far. Right there, there's some more kudzu there. I mean, it's everywhere. I gotta get it under control. My neighbor's has a bunch of sheep, and he doesn't have this kind of problem. But look here, all this poison oak, poison ivy. It's something poison. I can't remember which one is which. I mean, it's just all over the place. I did come down here last night and I sprayed like right down through here. So we're gonna have some heavy coverage. Every bit of that is ankle getters, especially like me. I ain't got no socks on or stuff. So let's just walk on back. You can see right here, these boxes are from where we done the rock up at the house. I had a bunch of rock left over, and I had a bunch of coyote holes back here. I filled them things up. So it is doing its thing, you know, total foliage elimination. I mean, it looks to me like it's just killing it all. So let's go on back a little bit further. So if we get over into here, you can just see all this greenery that you see here is all kudzu. Well, 80% of it, it's all kudzu. And that's where I ran the bush hog up in there. We got some nice looking, come on, focus in. Some nice looking blackberries that's gonna be coming in. So I told the wife not to be picking down in through here, that we would go up on the top of the hillside. So tons of kudzu. So all that is kudzu, and it's coming on pretty strong. But then you get back to here, total elimination. Buddy, I'm telling you, it's coming along pretty good. Well, guys, thanks a lot, and for watching up to this point. This is week 2 plus a day or two maybe. I'm gonna wait another week and give you a little bit more update, because all the other reviews I've seen on YouTube, usually week 3 and week 4, this stuff is really kicked in. So I'll come back and wait a few days, a total of 2 weeks, and I'll get another little spot here and we'll see what's going on. All right, guys, it's been 3 weeks. I wanted to give you the last update I'm going to do on the Rm43 weed total vegetation killer. And you can see right there where it's at. And we've had a lot of rain the last 3 days. And the rain has been on and off, the humidity's been up, and it's just been perfect weather for everything to grow. As you can see down here, all these weeds is just everywhere. Them danged old Bradford pears. So you can see how this is, and this is exactly what I told you a while ago. This is where I left my sprayer on while by accident. So let's ease down in here and see what we got. Guys, what we do have though is blackberries in full bloom in this pile here and the next pile back there, and all back up on the top. We'll just see where we're at about what we do about eating these things. All right, so this right here is the initial spraying 3 weeks ago. This is a little bit of the spraying I done 2 weeks ago. So that was a little bit extra right there. And you can see the poison ivy, poison oak, whichever one it is, sumac, something, all that stuff is gone around the tree. And it's pretty much killed it all down. I mean, I'm very pleased with it. But there's still some kudzu here, which is turning. So it doesn't look too bad. I'm very pleased with it. I mean, really, this is just pretty much dead. All this is finally turning underneath, under the brush. So we got some pretty good going on right here. But right here, we got plenty of kudzu here. Right here's big patches, and that's what I'm really aiming for, is to kill that, is the kudzu. Let's ease over here in this second batch here. As you can see, I didn't spray right here. There's that blackberries again. So it don't look too bad. I am going to say that this little highlighted spot here is from week 2 spray, is what I'm going to say. But we still got some kudzu around. We still got neighbor dogs barking. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to come down here because this looks like I didn't even touch it. Plenty of kudzu around. So guys, I think overall the Rm43 is a success in my opinion. I like it, and I will definitely be buying it again. And if there's any big changes within the next week, I will post them up as a follow-up video. But this is 3 weeks of spray here with Rm43. And listen, thanks a lot for watching this review on this product. And they do make a couple of different other products that we may try that and see. But thanks for watching, and like and subscribe. Thanks a lot, guys.